Hi Craft Angels, Vanessa here from Angel Rose Designs here on YouTube. And today I'm here with a video for organization. And I'm in a group with Cara Brandon. And it's hashtag craft room organization. And we are doing different people each day to show how they organize a certain item in their craft rooms. And this is mine for January 29th, 2022. So in here is my paints. And this is the way I organize them. I have them, it's different companies in here. There's no certain, whoa, no one company in the bucket. They are all different companies. And I have unicorn spit stained glass. I have their gloss enamel. I have apple barrel in here. But with the way I want to do it is from now on, I want to take all my paints, and I have tons, okay? And I want to take them here like this, like so, and take them out of the containers. And as you can see, I have a little label on the front that I just stick like right here. Okay, and you can see it right there. That way I can see it on the shelf. And you can tell that when I paint, I touch everything and everything gets full of paint. So, and it's also on this side, just in case I turn the container around, I have a label on both sides. Okay, so now what I want to do is, this is Apple Barrel. This is a different company. And I want to put all of my Apple Barrel paints. Let me see. Here's another Apple Barrel. Another one. And this is media. This is, nope. So let me get another bucket and see what I can fit in this one from the next bucket. Okay, I'm gonna get all my paints down so I can organize them at one time instead of going back and forth. Okay. Okay. I'll be right in with you guys. Give me a few minutes. I got these, and I got one more. So we're going to do these two here. And this one. So let me put this one here for now. Take this one, put it underneath here. So I'm going to go in this one. All the Apple Barrel, I will put in this one. Okay. And just leave this one for the different, other different paints until I sort them. I'm not going by no certain color. Oops, that's not apple barrel. Okay, so I'm going to take all these off of my desk and put them inside the bucket. And I'm going to cover it until I come back to this bucket to sort for the next company. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this bucket up and put this bucket to the side. And this one here is all my Waverly paints, so that one's already sorted. So we're going to bring this one up. And this one's all my tulip paints. So this one is good to go. So that's 2 of them organized. Okay. So we're going to get another one. Ugh. And here's some more with different paints in it. And I want them all the same company. Here's an apple barrel. These are all my Waverly. If I could stand these up, it would be good, but I can't. So this is all organized. So that's 3 of them done. Okay. This one's all Waverly. So we're going to leave that one be good. Then we're going to pull this one. This is apple barrel, folk art. This is tulip. This is media. So we got all our tulip paints here. This one's a different one. So we're going to put all our tulip paints here. Let's find our tulip bucket. Here's our tulip bucket. So we're going to put these paints in there. Into our tulip bucket. And it's not going to fit the other big bottle. So I'm just going to stick all the small ones in. Maybe. And then this one. So this one's empty. So we got one tulip bucket. That's all finished and ready to go. Uh-oh. I'm about to lose all my buckets of paint here. So we're going to get our last bucket here. And again, this is a mixture. We got our mixture of paints again here. So I'm going to take the Waverly out. And I have a bucket over here on the side that has Waverly paints. So I'm going to look for the one that has less in it. I'm going to put that in here. Okay. This is folk art, Waverly. Well, these are waxes, so I'm just going to leave them. Okay. So these are all Studio G. So I have more Studio G here. And I'm just going to put all Studio G in there. And then that's done. So we're going to get the other bucket that's mixed. Let me see. This is Waverly. And this is all the mixed, okay? So since I have all of these already done, I'm done with this bucket. Put that to the back. Get the empty one here. And I'm going to put all of the unicorn spit in this one. So, oh, here's a tulip. Here's a Waverly. Let's see. We can put in this one unicorn spit and folk art. So, this one's folk art. These are just other paints. So we're going to put all the folk art in here. This is Americana. 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 We might can put 3 of them in one. Folk art. Folk art. Americana. 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 Folk art. This one's no more, so we'll throw that one away. And the rest is Americana. We're going to put in this bucket. And we got this craft paint here. This is chalkboard paint, so we're going to put that with the Waverly. So we're going to put Americana, unicorn spit, and folk art in one container. Okay. And then I'm going to show y'all how I label them. So this one's empty. This one's good to go. And we have a folk, this one's folk art and Waverly. So we're going to take this Waverly paint here, put it in here. And then this here, we can put in there. And then we may find a tulip paint. And we can put the tulip paint in its container. Okay. So here's all the tulip paint. I can fit this small one in here. And this one here, these two here, I don't know where I'm going to be able to fit them. So that's it for this. This one's all done. This one's all done. These two are done. These two are finito. Okay. So next thing I do when I'm organizing is I go to my computer and I make my labels. But I can't show y'all that because I can't share screen on here. It won't let me share screen on here, so I don't know how I'm going to get the to show y'all, but I'll make the labels and then I'll come back and show y'all what I done. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So as y'all can see, I have the list of all the paints that I have here. So what I'm gonna do is cut them. Okay. Like so. Okay, then I'm going to take my squeezers here and I'm going to trim that piece off. That's one. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to go through all of them and do the same. Because the next step is going to be another way that I'm going to be able to put them in the boxes and remove them when I want to put them elsewhere. So I'm making it easy on myself so I can have removable labels and, you know, make it easy. I can put them, use the same labels over and over as long as I want. So doing it the way that I'm going to show you I'm doing it. Almost there. This one. Last one. I'm going to take these out. Now I'm going to bring in and heat up my laminator. Okay. I'm going to turn it on and leave it to, well, leave it in front of me. Kinda. Okay, so I'm going to take this here, my laminating sheet. I'm going to take one of my boxes. Okay, this one's just Waverly and Folk Art. But this one, I don't have the label made for it yet, so we're going to put this to the side. And bring that one up. And this one is just, this one, okay, we're going to do this. Well, there's one that I didn't make, so I'm going to make a little list to see what I need to make, what labels I need to make. So I need to make craft wise. Okay. I have folk art, I think. Here's Americana. Oh, look, here's craft wise right here. So I'm going to take and do this. Where's the other craft wise? Right here. So that's that one. Okay, so we can mark that off of our list for now. We're looking for Americana. Now I make 2 labels for each container. So hence why I have 2 sets of the labels here. And then we have, oh, I didn't make one for deco art, so we need to make deco art. So we got that on our list. And that's going to be put in the inside the bucket. Okay, we got Americana, unicorn spit. There, yep, I did. There we go. That's that one there, and that one there. So we only need to make the deco art for this bucket. So I'm going to do the next bucket, and we're going to do first, well, I don't want to put it in here yet, but what I'm going to do, oh crud, I didn't want to do that. Is I'm going to take an index card for each side of the bucket. Okay. Let me move this for now. I'm going to shut it off and put it down for now. Now, what I'm going to do is take these and glue them to the index card. Okay. Because whatever's in that container will go on this card on each side. So I know what paints are in each box, okay? So I'm just putting glue or glitter glue on here. So I need to make the unicorn spit label to put on, not the unicorn spit, the, where's my notebook? I lost my little notepad. There's Americana. Put that over there. Well, now, here it is. We need to make deco art. So I'm going to put these on here and go, as I go, I'm going to stick them on. And then whatever ones I need to make, I'll go off and make. And then come back on and put them on. So let's get these on this one. And see what the other boxes will need. Okay. Like that. And most people use the label makers. But the label makers are so small, too small for me to see. So I have to make my own on my computer. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so those two are done. We're going to go for the next box. Get two more out. Next box. Whoops, this one is done. This one is Waverly. Let me see. Waverly and folk art. So we're going to do that. That one next. So we're looking for Waverly and folk art. 1, 2. 1, 2. So we got that one done. And yes, we're going to have to go back through the buckets to see what label goes where, but I wanted to make sure I have what's in each container labeled first, labels made first, and then deal with that later. So we're going to put that here. And we have room, so we're going to leave that empty. Okay. Put this one down here. This one right here. So we got that bucket made. That bucket's done. Grab our next one. Get our next two index cards out. Okay. And you just keep going. This one is apple barrel only. So we're going to get our next two cards out and glue on the apple barrel. like so. I want to leave them all the same size, so I'm not going to be cutting anything off. Okay, so that is that. I'll be back with the next step. Okay, my next step is I have my laminator warming up, and what I'm going to do is take as many cards as I can and fit them in here. Testing. Okay, and I'm gonna try to lay 2 this way. Hence why I put all the items on one card, so I can fit them on each side. And then I'm gonna take this. Oops. Well, get back in there. Move these over back where they're supposed to be. Okay. Move this one down a little. Like so. I'm going to take the laminator. I'm going to feed this through. And I usually go over it twice. Stop. No, release. Okay. Got it straight. I'm going to laminate all my cards the same way. So, I'm going to take some more. Place one there. One there. Let's do this way first. And this one's going through fine. Let's move that away from the thing there. And we're going to run that one through again. And I always try to get my next one ready. And this one needs to go through again, but I need to pull this away and put it over here to where it won't bend. So it can just go out as flat as can be. And I'm getting my next one ready. Always have the next one ready. And I run the second, all of them through twice. Okay. Let's move this one back a bit. And as soon as this one is out, I will feed the next one through. This one's done. And here comes the next one. Okay. We're going to start it like so. And then we're going to pull it away so it'll flow easy through the back. And this is how they come out. I'm going to finish the rest and I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I have trimmed them to a size that'd be easy for me to manage. So I'm going to go in and trim the excess plastic off of them. And we'll make the next step, because it'll be easier for me. So, easier for me to hold. Better than have a long sheet, you know, if I did one by one. Like so. That one's good. I'm just evening them out. Because there's a certain way I want them to sit in the box to where it's going to be easy for me to see it. But I have another idea for it. So as soon as I'm done leveling, I'm going to put it that way, these the way I want them, I will go to the next step. I'm just going to even them out a little bit. And then I'm going to show y'all the next step. Okay, last one, and it's even. Okay, so I'm going to put my trimmer away. I'm going to show y'all the next step that I'm going to do. Let me get some pouches. Get my laminator back out. And I'm just going to laminate the pouches. And I'm going to show y'all the next step. So I'll be right back with the next step. Okay, guys. We're on to the next step. And what I did is I just heat sealed some of my laminating pouches. Okay. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to make a little pouch for each card to sit in the buckets. Okay. So I heat sealed 4 of these. Let's see how many I can make with the pouches, because I have to leave like a 1/4 inch on each side in order to be able to fit the card in the pouch once it's in the bucket. So now, let me see. I want it right about there. So I'm going to get my big trimmer. Okay. And I'm just going to put my line right there, making sure it's straight everywhere, and just do that. Okay. And this we can use for 2 more. So we have a total of 5 per sheet. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave a 1/4 inch on the side here. And then bring this in and leave a 1/4 inch on that side. And that's 1 pocket. We got 2 pockets here. So what I'm going to do is just take this one and mark those pockets. So, like so. Trim it. Okay. And then take this one, mark it. Well, I need it right there. And mark the bottom. Okay. So these two are the same. I can cut both of them at the same time. And save this because I'm going to show you what y'all can do. Okay, so I'm going to finish cutting these out. And I'll be back. Okay, on to the next step. I'm measuring some index cards to go behind the sheets that I laminated so I have a pocket. So this is the way it's going to go. I'm going to show y'all in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to have this like so, and then this is going to fit in here like that. But I'm going to have some little side pieces to go on it. So now I need to measure one of these again so I can get my little pieces to go on there. And I'm going to show y'all what I mean. Okay. Now, I need 14 of these. So I got 6. So I'm going to measure again, coming down to the bottom here, evening. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me see. Okay, this one's going to work better. These I'm going to use for the smaller pieces. Okay, so like so. Mark it here. You come down. Put that even. And mark that. So it's 369. Let me see. I want to make sure it's all the way to the end. And it's straight. There we go. So now we start cutting. Like that. Let's remove these off. And you just can bend those and like that. Okay. Now we have all the long pieces. So now we need all the short sides. Okay, so this will fit perfect. So this is the back side. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is this one? Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna put a little clip on here. So now all these are all cut the same size almost. I see one that I have to trim down. I'm gonna do so now. Make sure it's even and just go through it. Okay. Now these are all good. I need only one to measure the sides, so I'm going to get a clip and clip all these together like so. Okay. So we got our backs, our fronts, our bottom piece here. So we're going to clip this together. So all we need now is our side piece right here. So I'm going to take another one. Well, this one might work. Perfect. So I want it about that big. Okay. I'm going to take my pen and mark it. And I'm going to watch how far it goes on my board here. Even it with the wire in your trimmer. Trim it. Now I don't have to use these to measure. I know how far it goes. It goes right up to there. Now all I have to do is just keep trimming it. Okay. I think I have enough now. So we're going to move this out. Put it up. And now we're going to move this out. We're going to clip the cards together. And now we have our cards. We have our little side pieces. We have our long bottom pieces. Here's our fronts. And our backs. So now what I'm going to do, let me get my glue. And I'm going to clean up my nozzle. And there. Now, I'm going to take one of these and one of these. No, one of these. I'm going to fold this right in half. Okay. Like so. And I'm going to take my glue, run it all the way like so. Now I need something under here so I can see what I'm working with. Like that. Okay. This is going to be pocket number 1. I'm going to do this a different way. Okay. I'm going to take double-sided tape because I don't think our glitter glue is going to stick to plastic. So we're going to go with double-sided tape. So now I'm going to open this and take my double-sided tape, go to where the fold is, up to the very top. Like that. And do the same thing on this side. And then you take your pokey tool, which I seem to always lose mine. And you just take the backing off after you burnish it. Go underneath and take the backing out. And do that. And then you take your side pieces, fold them up. Same way you did the bottom piece. Let's move this out of the way. I'm going to stick this right in here, like that. Take the next side. Now I'm only going to show y'all one on camera, okay? Because this is going to take me a while. Again, take it and fold it in half. Take your bone folder or the end of your scissors to burnish. Make sure it's flat. And then take it. Go right up to the fold. Press it. And then you take these two flaps, fold them down. Take your glue. A dab here. A dab there. Fold these over. Burnish it. Hold these two pieces down for a few minutes. And then you take a nail file. Make sure it didn't stick in the corners. Okay. Oh, I did that one too hard. So this is going to stick to this. Okay. Like so. So again, we can go in with our glue here and just do that. And then take this white side in and just glue it like that. Okay? Like so. And this is your pocket. But this part here will stick to the container that you have it in. And I'm going to show you what I mean. What I'm going to do is take this and put some more double-sided tape on it, like so. I'm going to put it on all three sides. Like that. And you can do this on drawers also. Okay. And then you take your cord. Make sure it's just one. And slide your cord like so into the pocket. There you go. Now, I'm going to show y'all. I need the apple barrel though. Apple barrel, where are you? Thought you'd be the last container. Told you. Last container. we go. Okay. I have to make sure those containers stayed. Now, what we're going to do is take these little bitty papers out because we got our bigger pocket. So, and I got glue everywhere. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take my pokey tool. First, I'm going to take my bone folder and burnish my tape. Okay, and then do that. Take the backing off. I'm going to do that to all 7 of my containers. Okay, and each one will have 2 pockets on it. Now, what I'm going to do is just take this, slide it right in here, like so, and like that. Okay, and then you have your slide pocket. Well, now it's going to give me trouble. Okay, we got it to work. Oh, I forgot to glue the one part of it. That's why it was giving me issues. So we're going to take care of that right now. There. That is done. So now we're going to tape it back in our box. Like so. Okay. And you do the same thing on the other side. And you see? You can see the name of your paints right there. So I'm going to say this. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and comment. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified of when I upload new content, when I go live, or when I do a premiere. Please be safe, be kind, be crafty, be safe, and I will see you all in the next video. And on the flip side, happy crafting on a budget, happy everything on a budget, and bye-bye for now.